be like, I want to be better at my Japanese, like, so much. And also, you know what, though, I think, like, when I have kids, I'm totally teaching them Japanese, like, over Chinese, I would say, to be honest.
Okay.
And the rationale behind that is because Japan is such, like, an independent market.
Yeah.
That, like, many of my friends who, like, in undergrad were, like, excuse my language, shitheads. Like, they'd be like, they would smoke all the time. Their grades were like B-, B+, maybe. Like, definitely not good enough for like top tier Fortune 500 corporate jobs.
Right. Right.
But the problem is that Japan's in such need of like English Japanese speakers.
Yeah.
That like, I don't know if you've heard of like Boston Career Festival for Japanese students.
I think I have.
Yeah. So like for Japanese people, essentially who want Japanese speaking people who want to like work in Japan and Boston every year. There's a couple, but Boston's the biggest one.
Right.
There's this festival where like there's like conference where all these big investment banks, big corporate like Fortune 500 companies, like these stalwarts in Tokyo and Japan, like come and do like job interviews.
Yeah.
And so essentially, no matter what happens, if you speak a little bit of English and fluent Japanese,
right,
you're set. Like my friend works at JP Morgan, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, your grades, like, I love you, like, you're one of my closest friends, but you and I both know your grades were not good enough to get to JP Morgan
right.
in New York. He's like, yeah, I'd have no chance, right? But because he speaks Japanese and English, like, they hired him.
Wow.
Right? All of my friends who speak Japanese fluently have amazing jobs. Have been making over 100-something grand every year at the age of, like, 22.
Wow.
And I'm, like, 28, and now I'm, like, starting to make real money.
Yeah.
But, like, they've had like a 4-year head start on me because they just spoke Japanese.
Wow.
Right?
So it's that much in demand, basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even my friends who are Japanese, like my Japanese exchange student friends who I met while in Canada, like their English is really bad.
Yeah.
Right? Like I would say like definitely their English is worse than my Japanese, and I've had to work at a Japanese restaurant. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, so it's my Japanese is not good, but my English, like their English is also not very good. Right. Definitely not good enough to do business in.
Right.
Like they all have jobs.
Wow.
In, like Fortune 500 companies, like Citibank, Goldman Sachs, and I was like,
oh my
what
God.
the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Right. So that's the one thing. Like my kids are learning Japanese.
Yeah.
I wish I spoke Japanese more.
Well, that's weird. Like, because everyone told me, like, yeah, there are a lot of job opportunities for bilingual speakers, and I guess I never just knew how to get my foot in the door, maybe. I don't know, but that sounds awesome. Like,
yeah, honestly, it's like, I mean, it depends what you want to do, but you just have to, like, go and if you speak Japanese and like read Japanese,
yeah.
go on the